I don't know what the fuck happened to Matthew.
Um, Me neither. We just out here.
Shame. Motherfucking shame. See, when you start playing with your deck and shit, that shit starts to happen.
With his deck. Stream
Man,
deck.
yo, that was some bullshit. What's up, man? I was trying to type the lace and shit. It froze me out. No, my fucking. It's like I think I gotta upgrade my fucking video card to some shit, man. It's like my video card crashed. So that's what happened. That's why I froze and dis fucking peer. But anyway, I'm back. We here. Fuck, let's get into this shit, man. Like, you know, listen, I'm excited. I'm excited for this show. So for people who don't, we had him on once before. We met him. So how this timeline went? They had a dope ass game last year in January. We saw the videos. We saw the props. We had him on to talk about his props, and we ended up deciding that we wanted to fucking go play the game. So we will be down in Texas in January to play this event. And we got Bad Wolf, aka Burke, back online to discuss about the game, about the props that he built and all that, how those kind of, not how they work. We don't want everybody to know how they work, but just the shit that he got cool for this game. And yeah, so let's bring him in. I will click it. There we go. There's the man.
What's up, man? Thank you guys for having me on. Just want to start off by saying thank you to Matt and everybody over with Mutant 313 for supporting the game coming out this January. And anybody who came to the game from out of state last year, from the Midwest and other areas like Jason Bryant and Eli Booth. I know I talked with him last time I was on your show, I guess about 7-8 months ago, right?
Yeah,
like literally right afterwards. Actually, probably more like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I appreciate you having me on here. I'm hoping to get a bunch of your guys up there in the Midwest and from other states to come out and try out our game. And I just appreciate your support and having me on here. I've got a whole bunch of props here. This game sort of just started as like a little side hobby thing. It still is, but it's just bigger and better than we expected it to be. We're still just going to do one 2-day game a year, one day game in the spring. And that's all we really want to do, but we want to keep it like high quality, pack it all into a short time frame or whatever, because we don't want to be full-time producers, so on and so forth, but we really have enjoyed making this game. So it started out with let's just make a game that's really immersive. Let's make it feel like you're diffusing bombs and calling in airstrikes and doing all this shit, and there's actually a hostage and they're strapped down, they got a bomb vest on them, you got to defuse it or some nonsense like that. But it started off with everything was still kind of analog and pretend, but then I started playing around with electronics and tinkering with random relays and stuff. And man, one prop got built, then another prop got built. Then I came up with another idea to make this look better and more realistic. And before I knew it, I've got now a garage full of random stuff that I don't know what to do with for 362 days a year. Between briefcase bomb props and safes and gas cans and all sorts of stuff like that. I'm not really sure where to start. We can go biggest, smallest. We can go first one I made to the most recent. I don't really know. You guys got any questions, though, about the game in general or anything you want me to start off with?
I wanted to be a surprise, so.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll start off with the first major prop we built, and it was sort of going to be, as far as I can recall, it was really just the first thing to get the pitch going for a field to want us to produce the game. So I had this idea. I don't know. There's a game you can play it on Xbox, you can play it on PlayStation, computer. I think you can. VR has a version of it. It's called.
Don't Stop Talking, Everybody Explodes.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly right.
That's my shit.
Yeah, fun as hell. If you've never played it, it's probably like $9 on whatever app store or whatever
Steam
store you buy. Yeah, exactly. And what it is you have this crazy complicated bomb. It's got anywhere from 3 to like 10 different modules if someone's never seen it. And I was like, how can I take that into the physical world as best I can? I can't change every little thing about a physical prop anytime I want, but I can make something that will give the player the feel they're actually doing something. So we started off with the game kind of going to be day one. You have to get access to your briefcase bomb type thing. It was going to be locked up, multiple types of locks, combination locks, keys. You have to find the combination locks were going to be both word and number. And they had to figure out what the ciphers were to get into it. And then on day two, they have to use this bomb against the enemy while defending it to make sure it goes off, while the other team is trying to push them back and defuse it. It's happening both times, but going both directions. You're trying to attack and defend your own bomb while attacking and defusing the other bomb. So it starts off, I've got two of them here. They look like this. When they're all locked up, there's actually going to be a chain and an additional lock that change it in place. You can't even move it from the tree or whatever it's going to be next to. Word combinations, number combinations, and you got to find in the field the ciphers and clues that will get you into this thing. And once it's in, that's like a good part of the day is finding all of the different aspects to it. But once you're in it, this is the other one. And the next day, you arm it. This is how intricate this thing looks. All right. Now, I don't have it ticking and going off because it's a lot of sensory overload, and with the podcast, there'd be a lot of beeping in the mic. You wouldn't want to hear it anyway. But it's two different stages. And originally this was top guarded secret, didn't want nobody until the day of the game. But I'm cool with sharing it now because several people have seen that on the Amethyst Geo.
Is that me or was that him this time?
Yeah, it was him.
That was you. Okay, Burke, yours went out that time. Okay. Let's see if we get him back. You back?
Am I good still?
There you go. There you go. Now you're back.
Okay, I'm back. So it's a two-stage bomb. You have to cut these wires to defuse the whole thing, but you can't get in there because their screwdriver got a plate over top. So there's another module with all these switches and lights at the bottom. You have to read a manual similar to one of the modules on that game. So if somebody plays that game on a PC or Xbox or whatever, it'll make a lot more sense. Crazy Venn diagram tells you red lights on, switches starts up, green lights off, then do this. You go all the way across and you got to open that little hatch. Get you a screwdriver, get you into the second module, and then you got to read a different manual to cut the right wires, all while being possibly shot at if you don't have good security, while the time's ticking down and the pressure of screwing up. So that was the first big. I built one. It cost me like $250 just to build the first one, just to have it to show to a field, and then I had to go make another one for the first game. And we were going to have a lot of other simpler props, but still pretty immersive. But then we started coming up with new ways to make more things go boom, flash, lights go off, sirens, smoke grenades go off, etc. And the first thing that came up after that was we had a mission where we wanted to have them burn down a target. And so we originally were just going to give them an Enola Gay smoke grenade, and they had to just go like stick it by a doorway or something like that and pull the charge or whatever. And then that was going to be it. You burn the structure down. Pretty cool, you actually did it. But then I started realizing with all these little modules and stuff I had that I could make it remote detonated, sort of. So what I did was I made two of these. There's no smoke grenade attached here with a little remote relay. And this is an electric match. So you can buy these for starting fireworks if you want to do your fireworks cool and stand back 50 yards or something and set them off. So what you do with this one is they have to plan it. There's like a pre-designated like metal pan to keep any sort of like, well, first of all, it'd be in the right place, but also so it doesn't like light anything on fire like dry grass. You get it you arm it. So now you see a blue light there, and then you get back and you can set it off whenever you want to by just pushing the remote. And then that will, yeah. So then this goes inside of the Enola Gay. Yeah. I can't do it again because it's a one-time use. I got to replace it.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So you get back and you actually like, fire in the hole, ignite it, and it'll go off remotely.
Use my weak-ass throwing arm I got, essentially, and toss the motherfucker where I need to be. Now, my throwing arm is trash, by the way. It's all fucking jokes.
Well, one question
these are got to be in a very specific. Sure, yeah.
What's like the range on that? So how far away can you be for detonating that?
It's 433 megahertz. I tested it in my house. I put this a little LED instead of this thing, and I gave it to my wife, and I just walked down the street clicking it, and I told her when she told me when the light stopped coming on, meaning it was out of range, and I got about a little more than halfway down the block, and that was through my house, like brick walls and sheetrock and everything else. So
That's not bad.
they say that the you read the advertisement for them, they say they go a lot longer, like 400, 500 yards or something like that, which would be way past the end of my block. But it's when you start putting obstacles in the way, it doesn't go as far. And really, the mission doesn't require you to go all the way back to base and do it. You just don't want to die from it because it has a kill radius.
Right.
So somebody can run up there and just plant it and press it, and some people have in the games. They didn't bother to even unhook it from this. They just planted it and just suicided themselves in the game, and that's totally fine. But we want to make the option at least so you can actually plant it and set it off remotely.
Lacey says nifty as fuck. I said I agree with that statement.
He's coming, right? I saw he said something about possibly going helicopter hog hunting, but that's like a wish list, I guess. So then another thing that came up that was similar, also remote and everything else, was I was like, man, I want to make something that goes boom, not just makes a smoke. I wanted to make noise and be safe. So have you guys used Thunderbee? Have you seen Thunderbees before? I don't know if you use them much in like
we
normal,
talked about this the first time. We talked
stuff.
about this the first time, but yeah, we don't use them, or we haven't used them up here.
They're bigger. They're bigger in MagFed. Yeah, it's bigger in MagFed because they count as a kill. And it's if you're in the room, you're dead. If you're within 10 feet, you're dead. There's no like how much paint got on you, because those paint grenades, I think we all can agree, they kind of suck. They don't really work that great. But anyway, I wanted to use a Thunderbee and make it remotely set off. And I went through a whole process. I could tear this thing open and show you the guts, but it doesn't really matter. You just want to know how it works. But this is just an ammo can. It's got a light or a little switch on the top here. You can arm it. So see that or not? Oops. So that means it's armed and primed, just like that switch on the other one. You can then plant this. We've used it as both a bomb or as like an EMP device for a game, if that's what was required. And then once it's armed, inside is a tripwire Thunderbee. It's built into a little thing that holds it. And if you've ever seen the inside of a car door, they have these little actuators that just go like this and go back and forth to move your locks. That pulls the pin on the Thunderbee. You know what I mean? So when it's armed,
motion sensor or the trip? You said
no. It's another one of these.
Okay.
No, it's another remote one. But we do have the ability to make it proximity sensitive. We do have the ability to make it, tripwire if you want to. But they can already be tripwire, but it can be like a laser tripwire because it's remote or electronic controlled. So yeah, you might not be able to hear this. Actually, it's right next to my mic. I don't know if you hear that clicking.
I do, yeah.
I'm not sure if it's coming through or not.
Well,
it's a very small. All it is the actuator trying to pull the pin, but it's already pulled back. It's not. It's just making a little noise. We get these all set up for you. The smoke grenade ones, these are all set, ready to go. No player has to figure out how to use these things behind the scenes. We just like, here you go, push the button.
So who gets to use those? So I mean, is that based on the general's like discretion of who gets to be the person to use those devices?
In the past, we've had it be pretty open. But what we've noticed, and that's actually something I was going to bring up in a couple of props here that we're coming up on, is we love commanders that have really tight knit group of guys. But at the end of the day, you're playing with people from all over the state, all over the country sometimes. And we have actually tried to find ways to make it a little harder for commanders to just keep relying on the same like 5 people to do all the major work while everyone else is just having a gunfight. So we have some missions where you have to designate a certain role, or we've had some random ways of assigning who has to do it. But yeah, so it can be any player, but the specifics as to which mission and how, it kind of varies. But we haven't put any sort of hard and fast rules yet, but we are writing the missions in ways that will kind of hopefully force a commander to pick someone else besides the same dude that's been just running around doing all the missions while everybody else does all the gunfighting.
Or like pick someone from out of state that's never been to the field before, and might want to say they're good at the job.
You want to put your name in a hat and get in. Yeah, I got you. You're playing for Phil, right?
Yes, we are coming down to Playful Field. That's correct.
Yeah.
So we
All
gotta,
right.
Phil probably not watching
I'll
this,
tell
but
Phil.
let him know.
Yeah, I'll tell Phil to share the love, and you just gotta make sure you badger him for it. But we'll have some ways of. Well, I'll go ahead and go into that next. So I'm gonna skip over a couple of props and go to something a little more simple. We had in the past, we had these like clear boxes. I didn't get one of these because we're not using them anymore. But they're just clear boxes marked in red or blue or whatever, and they just sat there. You could see inside of them. You weren't supposed to touch them. And normally when it was a mission to go get it, they would just go get it. They would bring it back to the commander, and then the commander would basically do a lot of the cipher work inside the command tent, and a lot of the players just run back out and start fighting. But what we wanted to do is have a little bit more of the players have to get involved with some of these ciphers and clues and stuff like that. So we got some of these. They're also ammo cans. They're just plastic, and I painted the lids to be whichever color team, and I got a color-coded combination lock. This one doesn't have anything on it, but there will be ciphers that are right on this thing, and it's chained to a tree or to a bolt or something they can't move. So the commander can't just have them grab this, bring it back to him, and he'll solve it. Now the players are going to be sitting there trying to flip it over, read the key, flip it back over, read the clue. And solve this combination to get into this box. And it can't take it with them because it's chained through this padlock to another padlock on the ground.
Oh, and they're not going to be able to take that padlock off at all to take it back. So they got to do everything kind of live in the field of play.
Yeah, once they won't be able to take this and solve this lock back at base. It'll have to be done in the field. Some of them are going to be in easy spots. Some are going to be in hard spots. So it makes you have to be in the field having a field puzzle instead of just take it all back to base, let the commanders look at it. They'll do it for you, and no one else really understands, well, what are we doing? How is it working? I don't understand what the game story is because I'm being told to run out there, get this thing, bring it back, then I leave and go fight. And I don't know what happened with that thing I brought back to the commander. So this is one of the ways we're going to try and make it so that the players get more involved in the actual solving of this stuff and actual utilization of this stuff. Let's see, one other one. I'll stay with some of the things that we did last game, some of the older ones. So these have actually been improved. We got 6 of these bad boys, and they're all color-coded as well. Smoke grenade again. This is a tripwire IED.
Did you fix the temperament on it? Did you fix the temperament? Because remember you said those were real temperamental last time.
Yeah, I had one of them. I had one of them go off in my garage after the game was all over with, and I was showing it to somebody who didn't make it to the game. And I was like, oh yeah, well, do this, and then it was supposed to be off, and it was supposed to be off, but I think it had a little static charge built up in it. So I was like, yeah, you just pull this, and it went off even though it wasn't supposed to. And I was like, damn it! And I had to run out, open my garage door. We're all getting smoked out. But these need to be diffused by players. They're usually tied. I'm not going to give you the exact details of them because it kind of leaves something a mystery. But they're usually in places, like under a vehicle or attached to something that looks sort of important, like if there's a satellite dish on the field, you got to save that thing and don't let it blow up. So it's not just tied to a bush or anything. But you've got to diffuse these and remove them. But if you pull them and walk off with them without knowing what you're doing, you're going to set them off. And it's funny how you can move them a little bit, but it's funny how much players are like, they're just sitting there like digging a hole to get their head lower to the ground to look underneath of it because they don't want to even roll them over on their side. But you have to figure out what you cut, and then you can make off with it. There's like 4 different ways to.
That's what I'm about to say. If I was to go out there and I figure out one of them, can I go to all of them? I know how to fix it. Boom, I'm out.
Yeah. So we give you a wire cutter, but a wire cutter is not the only way to do it. Also, do not cut blue wires. Just don't do it. You won't get any points. Nothing bad will happen except that I'll be pissed because that's the wires that I have to redo.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the easy to replace wires. Those are the ones that are like soldered in place in certain places like that. But it says that on the mission card very clearly. Do not cut blue wires. No points will be awarded. Also, I've tried to hide as many of the blue wires as I could, but the ones that you cut are told on the mission cards, and they then there's also other ways where you can like hold open a switch or keep it from going off or remove a battery if you can find it, and so on and so forth. There's lots of different ways you can defuse it. They're all legitimate. The only one that's not legitimate is cutting a blue wire. I'll be pissed. Yes, we got 6 of those. Those come into play on one of the days. We've added
Hold on.
some.
So for my colorblind people, don't fuck with this prop. Don't fuck with this prop.
We actually did look into that, and blue and orange, if I'm not mistaken, on the colorblind spectrum, usually are pretty easy to tell apart. Because you're not just seeing in gray, you're either seeing, you see blues or you see greens a certain way. Somebody mentioned that to me about there's a different thing about the color green, and they're like, well, you shouldn't use green because green and blue look almost the same to somebody who's got what's that, monochromia or whatever it is, where you can certain colors blend together. Can you write on the prop?
He said, can you write it on the prop? He think.
Write it on the prop.
Right.
Actually, that's a good idea. I could totally do that. I probably will do that.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Yeah, a little stickers on there. Something. Don't cut the blue. I mean.
Well, no, they make. I've always called them wire labels. It's just they come in like a roll, and it has numbers 1 through 9, and then a 0, and you can label them that way.
That's putting a label on the prop
with like number 8 on it, something like that.
Right. Oh, it's to avoid the color thing. Yeah. I can easily put a label on. I hadn't been a problem yet because they get a mission card that they take with them, the person that's doing the diffusing, or the group.
You ain't had nobody from the Midwest down there yet.
So far nobody's done it yet, but I certainly can see it happening, and I'd rather not have to rewire these, so I probably will do that. Let me see here. We got little things like lock boxes. They're metal. We might have to dig these up, and in order to find them, we've got metal detectors. I don't have those with me because those are at a different person's house. We used those in the last game. That was a one-day game in Houston. They had buried treasure. Well, it really wasn't called something as cheesy as that. It was like actually gold bullion that was from the Federal Reserve, and it was a dead drop. We had a cool story built into the whole thing. But we have metal detectors, and in this game we're going to have some compasses. You're going to have to use the compasses to find 2 different coordinates from marked places, and that will tell you where you need to go start to find the metal detector. Use the metal detector, because you could use the metal detector in the entire area if you got the whole area to yourself, but it's a very tough area to control completely. So if you can figure out where the X is using compasses, it'll be a hell of a lot easier to know where to search using the metal detectors. And for anyone that thinks that you're going to be able to see, oh, well, that's freshly dug up dirt and the rest of this is grass, we got that figured out too. We're going to dig it up with a backhoe just down a little bit. We're going to the whole area is mulch, and then we're going to get a fresh layer of mulch over the whole area, so you will not be able to tell where these things are. Because last time in the middle of the game, we were digging them by hand, and it was out there in the swamps of Houston, and players rolled up, they saw disturbed areas, and they just started targeting them. We dug up several extra areas, but they just searched the areas that looked like they'd been messed with, and they found them a hell of a lot faster than they should have. But we're not going to let that happen this time.
So you lesson learned, right? Lesson learned.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a couple of goofy props here. I mean, we got fake money that's going to be in some props here. We got some Colombian party snow, and these are all things that are less than legitimate, but the storyline is all about uprising, and you got to figure out how to fund your militia and so on and so forth. So sometimes you got to lean on some less than legal means.
Let's go to that for a second. So not that one, this one. So here's the promo for it, right?
Yeah, it's the first one we released. It's basically our logo for the event.
Okay. All right. And then and that is, like I said, that is like, what is the story? What is the basis of the storyline? Have you released that yet? I mean, because if you haven't released it, then let's not talk about it.
No, I can talk about it. So we based everything off of what happened in the previous game. Last game, or very first game, the UFF, which was like a mercenary group run by the federal government, was sent into Texas to quell a rebellion. They won, so the story continues with them in power. If Red Team had won, then the story would have been something different. Then in our one-day game, a faction of the blue team that was sent to Houston area, or the whole like Gulf Coast area. The name of the game was called Boogaloo in the Bayou, and it was all down there on the Gulf Coast of Texas. They were trying to use seize oil reserves and control energy so that they could fund their next uprising. And the UFF sent a detachment down there to try and stomp that whole thing out. Blue team won again. No. Yes. Blue team won again, if I remember correctly. Christian's the story guy, by the way. But anyway, so now we're back in the greater Texas area, and the UFF is in control. They've actually broken off, and they're no longer working for the federal government. They're trying to just run a dictatorship in the state of Texas with military control. And there's a new resistance group that's spawning up. And we recently released a little teaser about a third faction. I want to start by saying we've played games with third factions that is a little bit rocky, and we're going to just sort of add it a little bit, and it's going to be very unbiased. There's been third factions in games where if one team's losing real bad, the third faction will basically just go beat up on the winning team. It's not set that way. It doesn't need to be, because it's going to be designed where you just learn a little bit more about the story and who these guys are and why they suddenly start coming into this entanglement between two other factions. And it'll tie into our game in April, the one-day game. So that'll all come out. That part I can't tell you about. But yeah, everything builds on what's going on. And we've tried to make this the covert operations. We've tried to make the missions and the stuff much more like it's all based around intelligence. You need to get more intelligence than the other guy on the other team to be able to figure out stuff before it happens. So actually, that's a great starting point for what I was going to lead into the next prop. One of the things we have, each team has a safe marked in their color. These safes will contain extremely important data, additional props, additional items that you can use. Like I mentioned, compasses. That's the only thing I'm going to say is going to be in them for sure, but there will be other things. There will be a mission to get into this safe. It's like hour long or whatever. You got to solve the code and everything. Even if you don't accomplish the mission within the time frame and get the points, it'll say on the mission card, you better get in that safe before the end of the day, because the stuff that's in it will help you later. So even if you've blown the points, you want to keep going after it so that you get what's in it. And if you don't get in there by 5 p.m., we'll give it to you, but you're going to end up being a little bit behind. But you have the whole day to do it, but you only get points if you do it within the prescribed time. Do we need to use game methods to open? Game methods to open, or can I just crack it? Yeah, you need to crack the code, not crack the safe with a blunt object, if that's what he's asking. Yeah, crack it the right way. Let me see here. Prop that got a lot of it was a fan favorite, and it was also a last minute one to our first game, was this bad boy. This is a control panel. You have to take 2 people. You need 4 hands to make everything light up and work. These wires are incorrectly wired, and the lights and all this sort of stuff indicate how you need to rewire it. But you have to have 2 people to constantly hold buttons down, and then you can let go, move the wires, turn all the switches back on, and you're trying to get a pump to turn on so that you can pump fuel.
I remember that.
And refuel the plane. Yeah, it didn't work game 1 because I had just one wire, and that's how shit goes. But I've got a ref override switch, so if they get the wires right, but somehow it's not working, and it still works. I just verify visually that the wires are right. But it will work this time. We used it in Houston. I used really robust cables and wires, and it's no problem now. Anyway, they pump them into their own designated 5-gallon fuel can, and they got to haul that thing to their fuel tank, which used to be just a 5-gallon bucket, but it kind of looked like shit. So we actually made 20-gallon fuel tanks, and you get 10 points for every gallon that you're able to
I was going to ask you what that was back there. I saw it back there. I was going to ask you what that was back there.
So a lot bigger of a fuel tank, multiple trips, longer time frame to be able to get it done. This prop was really, people really liked it. And we kind of got sad when one team weren't up, they get 5 gallons, they leave. and they'll leave the area sometimes, and the other team will run in and take over. They'll get their 5 gallons and run off, and then it's over with. Instead, and the whole idea is, once you get the cables right, you can yank them all out and just leave them. They're security cables holding them from getting lost. That way, when another team takes over,
They
if
got
they
to take
take
the time
over,
to figure it out. Yeah.
they got to figure it out, and then you got to come back and do it again, or you can just control it long enough to go make multiple trips. If you've got that much good fighting security, then you're in good shape. You can just do all your trips and max out the points.
So on that, we had a couple different questions. So we had Neb. I don't know. Neb asks, "Can you blow it up? Can you blow up another team safe?" Asking for a friend.
No.
No. Okay.
One of the game rules, and you'll learn this in the game packet. It'll go be in the briefing. Is if it's all the props have orange on them. Very few of them just for aesthetic persons, like that gas tank or fuel tank doesn't, but who cares? That's just a gas tank. But the gas can has blue and it has orange. Burke is a great inventor. Oh, thank you.
Oh no, yeah. I mean, no. I mean, thanks. Yeah, we know that. We figured that out definitely.
Yeah. So if it's got the other team's color on it, you're not allowed to touch it. You touch it, and a ref sees you touch it, you're going to get a small point deduction on your side. If it's all your color and it's not, you don't have a mission card for it, don't touch it. You can be one member of a group of people that have the mission card. It's fine. We'll use we haven't had an issue with this, by the way. This is not like a really complicated ruling that's difficult to ref. It's very simple. If you don't have the mission card and no one you're with has the mission card, don't touch the prop, period. If it's not your color, never touch the prop ever. You can talk about it. You can guard it. You can go tell your commander where it is. And they can send a security force to guard it for the rest of the day. If they got enough people, fine. But don't touch other people's props or other teams' props, especially. If you do, it screws up the whole game. We've designed it to be, go from mission to mission and so on and so forth. And there really is no value in doing that. It's going to hurt you point-wise. It won't hurt them because we're going to go make sure they get the opportunity to fix the prop anyway. But you can guard it all day long. You can keep them from getting near it and so on and so forth. You just can't touch it, move it, or any of that stuff if it's not your color. So I talked about the safes. Showed you the money, the cocaine. So one thing about the is it set?
No. So that was okay. So your guys talked to you about this one. That's why Milo said that. He said that the set point deduction will give you jump to 10,000 points deducted. He's taking a shot at me.
Set point deduction, or I don't understand what he means. You're saying if you can,
I know. It's me.
Now I got a whole
He's
bunch of
talking to me.
comments coming in.
He's talking to me.
You all good? All right. Yeah. So I'll just keep going. I'll try to look at the comment thread. If you want to highlight some and send them to me on text or something later.
The ones like Mike noted was like saying TB responsive. Like they know that was about the RTT game.
Oh, okay. So with the first couple of games, I was all ready to go have really complicated ciphers and all this other stuff. I got some pullback from my teammates. Like, man, that's a little bit too much to ask people to do while they're getting shot at. Everybody's IQ drops when they're playing paintball. They can't figure out puzzles. Really, we found that, man, the players just got hungry for more. I mean, they were solving things way faster than I thought they would, both the first 2-day game and the 1-day game. So this game, I told everybody, like, you just stay out of my way. I'm coming up with some shit, and they're going to have to work for it. So some of the stuff we've got, like we're going to give them a Morse code key, and then they're going to have to figure out Morse code. And these will be put in places where you don't want to have people know that you're there, but then you have to listen to this. So it's going to draw the other team in when you start making noise. At night game, we've got props where you're going to try and stay in the dark, but we've got props that you have to use that have lights, or they emit light, or they reflect light, or something like that. So it forces people to be prepared for a gunfight. You can't just get in a corner with a prop that's pitch black and just hide for the rest of till the time limit runs out or whatever. If you got to listen for a Morse code, it's going to be like a homing beacon or a big light swath that's going to be lit up in the building. They're going to know you're in there. Man, I got another one. This is a black box. This is going to have a voice recording on it. I'm going to play like a few seconds of it. The laser grid must be deactivated to access the security door override. All right, that's nonsense. That's just my test recording that I made. But this will be like in a downed aircraft. Or we might use it where it's just a dead drop and it has like that weird garbled voice. Sounds like somebody left a ransom message, you know, where, you know what I mean? Where it's like deep and it sounds like, you know, leave the money at this location or so on and so forth. So it'd be stuff like that. You're going to have to secure an area, listen to it, figure out what the mission is. And once again, that's why the players have more involvement instead of it all going back to the commander. Is the commander will say, hey, go do this at this location. When they get to that location, it's immediately telling them where to go next. They don't even need the commander involved in it. So it's going to be a whole lot more involved with the players solving things. Commanders certainly can, but they might have to get out of the box. Or they may just have to have like their XO run out and like tag along to figure out what the hell's going on and give them intel back. But it's going to be a lot. We're going to put a lot more on the individual players, so the players that are paying to be there get to experience more of it, and it's not all the really cool stuff happens in the command box. I've been talking for like way too long. Do you guys have any questions, by the way? I've just been rambling on.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, you good?
You guys are? Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, did Matt looks like he fell off there. Oh, there he is. He's back.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with my shit here, but my fucking Chrome keep crashing. Can you hear me okay or no?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my Chrome keeps crashing.
Now you can.
Okay, I gotta leave out and come back in every time my fucking Chrome crashes. So, yes, I heard everything you said, but you couldn't see my face responding to it. So.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you went off screen altogether for a minute there. Yeah, so I was just saying I've covered a whole lot of the ones that I can show you. There's a few I'm not going to show you, but I can tell you they're going to be pretty awesome when people get to interacting with them.
So he said, where can we purchase remote lighters at?
You talking about these things or just this, the wire? Because this is homemade. And this is the electric match. So get back to me, Daniel Lewis. These, I'll go ahead and answer it then, I guess, if he comes back. These electric matches, you can get them online. Just search electric match. You can sometimes find them on Amazon. They arrive, they're there, and then I think Amazon says, we don't like these being sold. So then they take them off, and then somebody else, you know, puts them for sale. There's nothing sinister about them because you can buy them at a fireworks stand normally. But anyway, I was saying, did you guys have any questions on props or game mechanics? We've a couple of things we changed from the first game. That was one big thing that we noticed was this field is not massively wide. So it sometimes felt like there was a hard 50-yard line. It's an amazing field, though, with the amount of trenches and buildings and mixed in with open areas and bushes and so on and so forth. But getting past that 50 sometimes is really tricky. You either need to have a huge coordinated attack or you need a game mechanic. And so we added a little bit of both. In addition, for a huge coordinated attack, we figured the best thing to help people out was more law rocket launchers, more riot shields being allowed per side, which we are doing this time around. And we've added more bunkers in key areas that we thought looked great last game. And then we found out, like, man, that's a really hard angle, or that's a wide open space, or that's 5 yards too far away from the next bunker. We should probably get more. So we fixed that. We've also added more of the MOSs to allow people to bring law rockets and riot shields to help with that push. On the game mechanic side of things, we tried this out at our one-day game. It was beautiful chaos. Let me just say that. We added a fob. So part of our game is we have strategic ordinances that commanders can. Am I still there? All right, cut out there for a second. They can spend points to use. We had things like shutting down the enemy's respawn for 10 or 15 minutes. We had man, what was it called? A sleeper agent.
You need more bunkers above the castle area?
That's where we put them. He's talking about that. There was a open space there. It was called Permian Basin in the last game. It's got a different name now, but the field has built these awesome bunkers. We had some of them last game, and they have built probably about 6 times as many, and they were these gigantic cubes heavy duty bunkers. They move them around with a forklift, like off-road forklift. They can stack them. They can make like a castle wall out of them. They can just put a single one, and one by itself is big enough for 2 people to get behind. It's really easy for 2 people to get there and fight on 2 sides of it. But they've got a whole bunch of them, and we've gotten permission to come out there on Friday. I got the keys to the Bobcat. We're going to be scooting these things all over the place. Last time they dropped a brand new car, well, not brand new repoed car, right in the middle of the field where we did that pump mission that wasn't there one day before the game started. There was actually the paint that got hit on it was first time ever was at our game. So the field is awesome. They constantly keep improving everything. Anyway, the strategic ordinances that the commanders can spend to get some sort of special abilities. They're limited by how many they can use per hour. They can use 1 of each type of strategic ordinance per hour, and they cost varying different amounts of points. The sleeper agent one was, for example, you would bring 1 player off field. That player would only have a pistol and 7 rounds, and we would tape them in the enemy's tape, and they were allowed to go join in on the other team's side for 1 life. If they stayed low key and didn't do a whole lot of raising attention, they could gather intel, they could sabotage missions without blowing their cover, but they only had a pistol and 7 rounds, so they weren't able to go around shooting a bunch of people in the back. It was only to defend themselves in the event that 1 or 2 guys figured out who they were and they didn't feel like giving up yet. But also we didn't want to have people be completely unarmed, because that would give away the fact that they are clearly suspicious. Why does this guy have no gun? Let's find out. Check his player card. If he doesn't produce our color that matches his armband, shoot him or surrender him. So that was a super fun one. A lot of people really liked it. Used to great effect in varying different ways. Another one is shutting down the enemy spawn for a certain period of time. Another one was killing radio communications. Another one was fast roping a small squad of people, kind of like on a helicopter, as reinforcements to a specific location where you already have at least 1 live player. And didn't matter if they're second floor, first floor, inside a building, because it's like they're fast roping into the roof of a building, so they could go straight into the building and then become live players to fight at that point. So couldn't even shoot them while they're on the helicopters. They just basically drop them right into a building and give some reinforcements to a guy that's like maybe behind enemy lines. So that wasn't quite enough to break a hard 50-yard line the game sometimes created. So we came up with 2 more that will help get some of the missions completed that are deep behind enemy lines, because we had some really cool missions that were very hard to accomplish because they were far past that 50-yard line. And what those are is we created a fob system. It'll be a fixed location. Anyone on your team can spawn in it, and it is behind the 50-yard line, kind of almost halfway between the 50-yard line and the enemy base. And for 10 minutes, anyone who dies can, instead of going all the way back to their base, can go forward past the 50 and tag up at the FOBs. And they can basically sit there and put their foot on the wall and be invincible for 10 minutes, or they can spawn in and run out and do objectives behind enemy lines. If they're sneaky about it, you can get a lot done. If you just go out there and start blitzing, everyone's going to turn their attention, and they're going to it's going to be a firefight at the fob. Word of warning, if you don't like getting shot a lot, if you don't like getting bonus balled, because this won't be on purpose, it'll be a huge firefight and you're invincible, you can keep getting shot as much as you can take the paint and the pain. But you have to understand that unlike at the HQ, where you're not allowed to fire into the HQ area, we have like a engagement zone. If you're at the fob if you're at the fob, you are totally able to get shot at until you either run back, respawn, or stay there and keep taking hits until you just walk off. So just be aware, it is not for the faint of heart to go stand there and just go full tilt at the fob. But what that did was it now created this 50-yard line, but then it turns into 2 different fronts. And if the other team opens up their fob, now it's 3 different directions of fire. And it was wild, dude. People made some crazy moves, big swing pushes, or they'd come in, if they were quiet about it, they wipe out that 50-yard line, and their other team can swarm in and take a lot of ground. And then the fob closes. They can't use it anymore, so they got to continually, slowly hold what they have until they run out of people, and they move the battle line back a little bit. The other thing we added was a second chance strategic ordinance, which allows the commander, to get an additional 30 minutes to complete an objective that he wasn't able to get done in the previous allotted time, and get a percentage of the points. He cost him points to spend that money, but he also loses a little bit of points as well. But we tried to doctor it so that it's worth it. It's worth the points if it's a big mission to spend the time to go get it. You get an extra 30 minutes to complete a mission objective you missed. So if you're right there.
And these perks, they're perks that have to be purchased.
Yeah, the commanders have a base ref, and the base ref calls it in to myself, Christian, or Stephanie. Stephanie's the scorekeeper. Any one of us three will respond with, "Yep, do it." We'll worry about the points later. They can actually run a deficit. We had a guy right off the rip try to use points right at the beginning of the game, so he went negative, and that was fine. You got to spend money to make money, I guess. And but anyway, so they call it in on the radio. The base ref's right there with the commander. Commander turn right around and say, "Hey, man, I need a fast rope at this location right now." And he just hands the rope to the 5 guys that are going, waits for a quick radio, say, "Good to go at that location," and a ref will run to the base and walk those players as quickly as they want to move to the location, drop them off. The ref will take the rope back and give it back to the commander. And then from that point, the game is on for those 5 players. Or same thing, if they want a sleeper agent, we'll take care of that. They want a fob, we'll raise the flag on it. They're obviously marked, and then it's up to the commander to let all of his players know, "Hey, you can go here, spawn behind them." We can't make the players know that, so it'll be up to the commander to at least alert his players. But he has 10 full minutes from the time the flag raises, not from the time he calls it in. So he gets a full 10 minutes of being able to have players respawn at 2 different points.
Okay. Well, somebody asked, so if they spawn at the FOB is like a hot insertion with the perfect role for slapstick subs. And then, yeah, true. I agree with you on that one, Neb. And then what game is he explaining?
What was
Ramos,
I
well, no, Neb is talking about for people who like to do slapsticks, doing the hot insertion, the FOB is kind of the same mindset. People that's running out
Very
there.
much so, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't like having firefights at bases. There's no benefit in this game to attacking the base. There's never a mission that tells you to do it. There's a line you can't cross, and you're not supposed to shoot anybody that's inside that line. They can shoot you if you're from it. It's a one-way thing. It's just it's designed to keep these aggressive attacks on a base when people are just sort of like chilling and talking and maybe getting water or chatting with the commander, and then all of a sudden some dude just unloads, dumps mags into people. It serves no purpose, so we don't allow it. But at a FOB, you're a live player and you should know it going in. You're not just loitering around getting water break or anything. You are there to shoot back and get shot at. And so if you're doing a FOB insertion, you need to know that the second you touch the building, you're able to be shot. And if you do it sneaky, you can spawn in, come in behind, go do a mission, maybe kill a couple guys, and then if you get shot out, you can go spawn and come back again. They don't even know the FOB's open if you're not paying attention. But if you're doing if you've gone balls to the wall and now the enemy knows the FOB's open, they're going to turn around, at least half of them will, and they are going to do everything they can to keep that FOB from getting anybody out of it. So you can sit inside a window invincible, but you're going to be taking shots through the window. If you stand outside the building and stick your foot up against it, you're invincible, but you can kill everybody that's shooting at you. But you got to be able to understand that there's no bonus ball rule if you've done that to yourself. So, but that'll be very strenuously explained during the safety briefing that this is a huge advantage to use, but you're gonna have to know what comes with it. What's the age minimum? Can I take a friend? Might have to bring your son. I can't remember. It's either
Mike said 10. Mike said 10.
Mike Castillo?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a field rule, and our rules are based on the field. And if that's correct, then that's correct. I'm not sure. I'd have to check Texas Paintball. I can't remember. But we didn't have any issues last time. I don't think we had anybody. I don't think many people bring their kid to the FOB because that's really asking for it. I would highly advise against it.
Matt don't love the pain.
Although I don't have
fuck that comment.
I don't have I don't have their age. Yeah, I don't know where their age is going to be written on their chest. So if I see a little kid run into the FOB, I'll be like, you know what you're getting into, right? All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I mean, so let's talk about that part a little bit of it because I mean, like I said, all this shit, I'm excited for it. All of it sounds great. So let's talk about like getting into the game. Like what? So what type of game is it? I mean, it's an open. Is it open class? Is it mag fed only? Is it round ball first strike? Like what's going on there?
No, it is a hybrid format. It's a limited ammo. MagFed is what we tended to have about 50% MagFed. It's designed so that we don't have so much volume of paint that it's just on a tight field. It would be everyone be coated, all the props be coated. It's just it becomes a mess when you have intricate props and things that need to be very accurately refed. But also we wanted to be a little more tactical, a little more strategic. You need to make like legitimate moves. You can't just put a wall of paint out there and walk forward. So we allow mag-fed and mechanical with gravity-fed hoppers only. There's one exception to that, and that is the heavy gunner role. You can use an electronic hopper at that point, but that's it. And it's mechanical. The only electronic gun that Christian might correct me on this. The only electronic gun that is allowed is a die-dam because it's a primarily mag-fed gun, and it can take the box mag or it can take regular mags, but it is not allowed to be shot in full auto. It can only be shot in semi-auto. That is the only electronic gun that I can recall that we've allowed. We knew it going in, and we wrote the rules to allow it. As long as it's fired in semi-auto only, it is allowed with either a gravity-fed hopper or the box mag or a magazine. No full auto for that. You can use pumps. You can use stick-fed. If you use a hopper or you use anything other than mags, you're allowed to carry either 2 100-round guppy pods or a single 180-round pod or 140, whatever you got, but they make some 180s. The idea here is that mag-fed guys, they're going to have to swap mags every 10 or 20 rounds, excuse me. Pump guys or stick-fed guys, 10 rounds. And so we wanted to allow more classes of players because our first game was our first game. We didn't know who's going to come and how many. Chrono limit at the field is 290 at this field. And that's the limit for everything, round ball, etc.
Damn.
We didn't want to have to limit ourselves on just doing a mag-fed game because mag-fed in Texas is not as huge as it is in some other parts. But for those who play it are really serious. And we wanted that tactical style, that strategic game type.
But then you wanted us to come
so we
down
wanted to
there.
include as many people as could because also it was COVID. We didn't know how many people were going to show up anyway. So we found that the best way is a lot of people got mechanical guns, very few opportunities they get to use them a lot, especially for a big game. If they're going to a Viper game or Super game or something like that, why would you take a mechanical when you can take your 18 balls a second or whatever the limit is? That might be overstating it. When you're going up against tournament guys, they're just throwing paint like crazy. So this allows you to bust out that mechanical. You got to put a gravity-fed hopper on it, 100-round max. This field has those available for you to buy. Why couldn't I use my 100-round hopper on my pump? You can use a 100-round. You can use a 100-round hopper on a pump as well. Yes, maybe I misstated that wrong, but you can use a 100-round hopper, gravity hopper on a pump as well. I think I mentioned pump stick fed, but I didn't mean to make it sound exclusively. But the idea there is that, you can sit there and fire a mechanical pretty quick, but you're going to have to shake that hopper a little bit. So it slows you down, evens you out against the mag fed, and evens mag fed out against you because they have to swap mags every 20 rounds or so. So we didn't have any issues. We had a lot of guys who are predominantly mag fed, or at least we've seen them go to all the mag fed games. A lot of them threw a 100-round hopper on their MG 100s, and they just went to town with those. You called it the nasty, right? Isn't that what you said it was called?
Yeah, it's nasty.
Matt?
That shit nasty. That shit is nasty, fam. It's real nasty.
He's breaking up.
Oh, you can't hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Is everyone else breaking up, or am I the
hear
one
you.
breaking up?
No, I think it's you. Y'all can hear
You
me
say-
just fine, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you.
Did you
yeah,
say
it's
that the 100-round hoppers would be
Am I good now?
available at the field?
Oh shit.
you. Hold on. Can you hear us now, Burke?
Can y'all hear me all right?
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Yep.
You good?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear
Let me
you.
turn these off.
Oh, don't start this shit. Don't start this shit.
How about now?
Yeah, we can hear you still. Can you hear us?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear anything, so I don't know what's going on. That's weird. All right. Sorry for wasting that 5 minutes of figuring that out. I'll wrap it up. Since you guys I can't hear you, but you can hear me. I just want to say again, thank you for having me on. If anybody has any questions, the Texas Revolution paintball page, series, Facebook page, excuse me, you can go on there and comment freely, open comment, and we'll be able to answer any questions you have. TXPB.com is the place to go to get the link to register. I think the early bird, it closes sometime just a week or so before Christmas. So go on there, get signed up, and the game takes place on Martin Luther King weekend, the Saturday, the 15th, and Sunday, the 16th. But if you guys have any questions that I missed while trying to do this live, ask them on the Facebook page. Just join that and then post right on the main thread, and we'll be able to respond and get back to you. Oh, okay. Man, great reminder. We have competitions that you can sign up for, but you can only sign up for those competitions if you are a pre-registered player. So if you want to participate in either the quick draw pistol challenge, the one-man bracket, or the three-man bracket, sign up in advance. Email texasnightstalkers@gmail.com with a picture or screenshot of your registration. We'll compare that to our registration, and we'll see your email and get your name off that, and we'll sign you up. And just let us know what color you're on if it's not in the picture that you send us. These have been awesome. Prizes are still pending, but we've got a lot of cool stuff coming that we've heard from both Texas Paintball, First Strike, Tanks Paintball. Last time Tanks Paintball put up 3 push masks for the 3-man competition. We had a sniper challenge the last time. We done doing that one this time around, but First Strike has been awesome, and they got us the sniper T15, the DMR. I think this time they're going to try and work on getting us something else for either the pistol duel or the one-man competition, one or the other. It's either way, it's going to be on par with what it was in the past, and First Strike has been great with us. We've been trying to get Planet Eclipse to help us out. Maybe they'll watch this podcast and figure out they should get on board, because nothing would wet the palate of everybody if they finally get an MG100 for free. Wish I could hear you guys. I don't know what happened, but send me questions on the Facebook group, and I will get back to you everybody as soon as possible. Until then, I'll see you guys in January, and thank you for having me on. All right, see you guys.
I'm not talking this shit like y'all can't fucking hear me and shit. So you know what I'm saying. So, but that was Justice.
Yeah, that was Justice.
That's my favorite mutant in that house, by the way.
She Damn.
Yeah. I mean, Eli, we bringing our team tags down anyway. You know what I'm saying? Again, I got my Velcro, my team tags Velcro. I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wearing duct tape. I'm not wearing it. I've never. Duct tape has not touched my jersey. It will not touch my jersey.
Yeah.
You'll smack me around a bit.
Oh.
I need you to make it hurt, though.
Whoa.
Respectfully or no?
No, disrespectfully.
Oh, he wants to be disrespected.
We are an hour in. I guess we at that moment, huh?
Yeah, it's dark.
I guess it's about to start.
And hey, Ramos, I did see you mentioned me buying a pump. I was talking about the 100-round hoppers, but I'll still buy a pump, and if I don't like it, I'll sell it to you.
Well, I tried to buy a pump. I tried to buy a pump today. Actually, I tried to buy a pump yesterday. Actually, realistically, but it didn't.
Yeah, that'd have been a good deal too.
Yeah, it would have been a damn good deal. But he said disrespectful. Oh, you know the way to my heart, this motherfucker. So I mean, yeah, we are. So that's gonna be our first game. Opening up 2022. The rest of the games that we have next year are pending. We don't know yet. We have I think we got 2 games locked in already because, of course, my dumb ass took another command. But But yeah, the rest of our games are pending.
I mean, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so we won't have a schedule. We don't have a schedule. We won't have a schedule. So yeah, whatever we decide we want to go to.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go down to Texas or not. If I go, I won't be playing, but maybe just go hang around.
I mean, just come on and hang out, man. Like I said, we hanging out. Neb. So I saw a video today, Neb, that makes me want to come to Canada. So Nehemiah, yes, Nehemiah, you already know that's coming, Nehemiah. Again, that's one of the games everybody knows I'm coming back to. So again, I'm okay with that one, right? So I'll be at Folder next year. That is a done deal. There's no question about that, Nehemiah. You will see me at Folder.
I think quite a few of us are gonna try and go to Folder next year.
Yeah. I think we coming down with I think there's going to be quite a few mutants at Folder next year.
Because I know I'm going.
The fucking game changes next year. Let's just put it like that. The game at Folder changes next year. The aggression that was not there this year will be there next year. Because again, I was hella passive.
No, you're the only aggressive one on the team.
I was hella bitch at Folder Gap this year.
The only aggressive person on the team is you.
What? Oh, hold on now. Let's go, Eli. We got to do this. Come on, we're gonna go against each other enough times this goddamn year, Eli. That game, we got to be with each other. Pause.
Nah, don't pause it.
I got to pause it. Nehemiah, if you get the Hells, that sounds great. I would appreciate you coming to Hell Survivors. That would be dope. Actually, Nehemiah, to be honest with you, I would prefer you to come to Sherwood.
You're right. My bad.
To be real, I would prefer you to come to Sherwood, personally. If you want to come this way, let's go to Sherwood and let's play one of those events. I would prefer that one. Come hang out with us and run at Sherwood. Mr. Schwartz, hey man, I appreciate you. Listen, I want to say one thing. Like he be killing it, bro. I be watching.
TK.
I be watching. That's Devon. I be watching. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Devin Devon. I'm gonna say him both ways. Mr. Schwartz is what I'm gonna call him. But I be watching him. He be doing a lot of dope ass shit. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm really like that shit. We got to go fuck with him too, like I said. Cause if you still watching, what year is that game gonna be? And you know what game I'm talking about, Devin. So let me know. Devon, I'm sorry. Sicario's not. Yeah, right. He said that shit aggressive. You already know, right? I'm gonna tell you what he did. He tapped the glasses and wrote that shit because he know he about to get aggressive. That's what he does. When he about to fuck you up, he tapped that bitch with the pinky finger, and it's about to go down. Summer 2023. Okay, cool. So make sure exactly. Hey, rookie, go get my bag. That's all they're gonna be saying. You know, that's all they're gonna be saying.
He said, go get
Tell Teddy Bear I said, what up, though? Tell him we can link up like that. We're gonna be down there with him too. Sherwood is on my list. If Sherwood is on your list, Nehemiah, like I said, there's 2 events at Sherwood that you will have a blast at. I feel that's going to be Deadlands in May and RTT in October. I still got to talk to Alan and see if RTT happens. So those are the 2 games that I think you'll have some fun at. That will be there at for sure, of course, and it's gonna be fun. I get to pause. I don't even say it because I don't know if the Guana Man woke up and watching this shit, but fucking I don't even want to say this shit. I get to play paintball with Lacey on the same side as me. How about that? Is that safe?
Yeah.
That's safe to say? All right.
I'm not even about to say it. I get to shoot alongside Lacey. I'm gonna just say that. I wasn't about to say what I was about to say. No, that's better than what I was about to say.
You want to play with Lacey? I know what you want to do.
It's a lot better than what I was about to say.
Oh shit! Okay, there we go. All right, I'm not gonna mention that on live. He said, "Yay!" Well, we ran together at Folder too, but RTT will be your last production, then back to retirement. I don't know about that one, Alan. You do such a great job, Alan. I don't know about that. We got to get Alan. If that's the case, Alan, then we got to give Alan his roses now for doing the shit that he is doing. Because Alan does some dope ass shit that doesn't get enough fucking praise. So if this is your last one, Alan, no, this is your Kobe tour. We don't give Alan this Kobe tour. Oh no, Lacey, no. Eli, we don't know who's commanding the other side yet, Eli. So that's the thing that's up in the air. We don't know who's commanding the other side. So they
get a what? They get a what?
Man, Jesus Christ, fuck this goddamn. I am about to tear this bitch the fuck down and rebuild this entire fucking computer, dog. Fuck, man. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Fuck. Damn it, man. I paid the bill, Alicia. I played the goddamn bill. It ain't the bill that I paid. It's my fat ass fingers keep hitting the back button on my mouse. That time I hit the back button on the fucking mouse. Shit. He said Intel Core Duo. Exactly. You don't understand, bro. I got a 7 in this motherfucker. I had an AMD 7 in this bitch. I'm gonna go buy a fucking 9. I don't fucking know. Fuck this goddamn computer. I'm gonna say that much. I am also, so for people who don't know, I will be at Hell Survivors the day after Christmas as well. I will be playing in that. Oh shit. I will be playing in that event. It's a Santa game. I'm just itching to fucking play paintball. So, you know, that's true, Gaul. You don't understand. It's not Pornhub, Gaul. I don't do the Pornhub shit. I do X Hamster, fam. Let's be men out here, fam. Let's do it. I be
something about hamsters.
X Hamster and E fucked. There we go. Yep. That's what I'm on. That's
X
the tip I'm on.
videos.
Nah.
Reddit. Hashtag
Reddit.
lipstack grip.
Reddit.
That's nasty.
What up, Matt? Uh-oh. He said, my free cam. See, this is what I'm talking about. Welcome to the Mutant Show, people. Welcome to the Mutant Show. You know what I'm saying? This is where we get down at. We had the important fun, you know, the real important, very, 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 very important paintball shit coming up. But now it's the Mutant Show, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Conversation flows. It's the Nile in this motherfucker.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no.
What do you say? Hold on.
No, that's what it is, Grizz. You just gotta accept it. Yeah.
No.
You just gotta accept it. Have to.
Yeah. Uh-oh, look at this motherfucker. He said I gotta put that one up there. My username is Blueberry Buddy. Yo, all right. What? Nope. I'm not fucking with Lacey and his fucking. I'm not fucking with Lacey and his motherfucking suggestions. That motherfucker had me fucked, bro. That motherfucker had me fucked up at that Airbnb, bro.
Doing it.
Then Jeff was like, "Yeah, let me show you something."
Right. Our space sticks beats on space sticks, fam. He said, "Don't do it." He said, "Don't." Yeah, no, I'm not.
Ramos, you already figured that one out, or what?
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it, fam. I ain't fucking with it. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Okay. My computer sucks too. My hemorrhoids are worse. I'm fucking with it. All right, let's go.
I don't even want to know what the fuck. No, man.
Yep.
No.
Hey, yo, listen, fuck y'all. I'm not looking up none of this shit.
Bro.
I'm not looking up none of this shit that y'all suggest to me. What else we got to talk about? Oh, Mike.
The hell is that?
Fifth Element. It's a prop. They're starting to come in.
For what?
It's for a side project.
Huh.
It's for a side project. So that is dope. What else we got? Let me see. What else we got going on, man? Like I said, what?
Nothing really. Other than January. Well, the game after Christmas. I didn't see it. I didn't even know it was posted.
What game?
The Santa game.
He said short again. He missed it. There you go, Dan. Yeah, it's the game. It's the it's the Santa and the Reindeer game, so they're doing it again. When do I get the gut? That's hilarious, Ned, because you will be able to do that, by the way. You will be able to do that. Milo, I got you, player. So Milo just messaged me, asked me about when the game in White River. So that is going to be when is that? Fuck. See, again, we don't have any calendar, so don't know when the game is actually. So I got to figure it out. So I'm doing this shit ad hoc. You, like I said, we missed it.
July 8th through 10th. The White River game, right?
Yep.
July
So for people who don't know, I guess we talk about it now. I guess I took another command. Against my team's better judgment. I was like, I'm not. I made a promise to the team that I wouldn't take another game, and then I took another game. Sorry. Oh shit.
Oh
Shit.
man.
Shit.
And here we go.
Right. So
Show started.
July 8th through 10th, I'll be commanding at White River. So listen, we're playing. Who's playing Ruby Rod? The Iguana Man's going to play Ruby Rod. Yes, that's who's playing Ruby Rod. But yeah, so Eli, talk with me. I mean, I didn't go out and hold on, let me see.
Oh yeah, Hoth is happening.
Yep, I just made a lot of noise in y'all ears. So let's see. Let me see if I can find all my pieces. My son decided to take it for himself.
July 8th. Ramos.
Oh, he said no, but he said that's his. Oh, June, not June, buddy. July. Nah. But the only bid he played, the only bid he plays is Cracker Barrel. What? No, shit. The only not bid he plays was Cracker Barrel, because shit, the one place. Well, listen, we just know this time.
Always go to.
We just know this time we got to call ahead. Like, yo, we in town. You know what we here for. Give us a fucking table. And this time I would not eat Hardee's the day before. Yo, I had Hardee's the day before, fam. I got to the fucking table.
Yeah, so they. Oh, gotta go. Hey, preacher, can you take Mike back to the Airbnb? Can you put that in the box for me?
Can y'all see that or no? Can y'all see that? It's bright as fuck, I guess, huh?
Yeah, we can see it.
Shit. Yeah, I know, but you can't really tell. This one I think I'm gonna like though. Let me see. I ain't gonna like this one until I do it. The White River event. It's called. What am I doing? It's their version of Monte Casino. So it'll be White River's Monte Casino game. They're doing it in July. I'm commanding that game. Frank Shajera is going to be my XO for that game. So yeah, that's happening. Is Rich okay? What? Oh shit! No, he's good. That one. Oh, you can't see the color. Fuck. You can't see the color, but it's basically red and purple is what the colors are. So, I had to do my man Samuel properly. So yeah, those are my two lightsabers. My local field sucks. Run down close to tactical. So where you play at? So you got to let me know. I lied to you. I did lie to you. I lied to you. I'll hold that. So Tactical Teddy's talking to us on our YouTube, if y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can't see his comments, but we can. So where's your local field at? Let me know where you play at. How close are you to us? I bought these off he said turn off the light. I got you. Hold on. Okay, Google.
What the fuck was that?
Turn off the office light. Let me see now.
Hey, he's got lightsabers. You got a fucking baseball bat. I got a knife.
Let me see if I turn off this one. So that's I still don't see. Oh, he in Louisville, Kentucky. Okay, I can't help you with that one. You still can't see it. It's still too bright for this camera light. Okay, Google, turn on the office light. So where's my? So yeah, I can't help you down there. He said yes, dirty guru. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I personally thought that I personally think that the Empire should fucking win. Personally, I think that the Empire. I think they should have fucking won. I think Star Wars should have turned that way. Google turned on. I'm just saying. I personally think that the fucking
He wrote that in all caps.
What? Yeah. He meant it. He meant it. That's all I'm saying. Man, he said Louisville, Kentucky. Shit, have we ever? I mean, what's down there? What's by you down there in Louisville, Kentucky?
Shit. Ow.
Fuck those rebels. He said, "Are we going to be at Hoth?" A few of us are going to be at Hoth. I bought those. So it depends on what my wife. So here's the real thing, right? It depends on what my wife allows me to do. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. My daughter, I got a son's birthday, I got a daughter's birthday, and then I got her birthday. So, and those are all technically after Hoth, right? Because Hoth is what? March? When is Hoth? February?
February.
Right. So I got Madison's birthday. I think it's the same. Madison's birthday is the weekend of Hoth. So
February 5th.
So yeah, how is that fucking possible? Yeah, I'm tripping. Madison's birthday is the following Tuesday. So it depends on when my wife wants to do something. If she wants to do something on that weekend, I'm going to try to coax her into doing it on the 6th. That way I can kind of still go down there on that Saturday. So that's and Robert has been asking me like crazy, am I coming to that game and what side are we playing for and this, that, and the other. But I don't even know if I'm coming. I bought those to kind of force her hand, but you know, my wife don't give a shit. Y'all ain't known about my wife yet. So Joshua, to answer your question, it's up in the air. I might not be there, but I know some other guys are going. He said February 5th is the old lady's birthday. See, so you're not coming up here, Tactical. You're not coming up here. So yeah, that's something that depends on for me. Are you who else is going to that game though? Crop Dustin, I've heard.
I think
I'm Hoth, right?
Yeah, Hoth, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. Well, it's a one day, Ramos. It's a one day down in Blast Camp.
Yeah.
He said tow cables with caution tape. He'll watch out for the harpoons, the tow cables. He'll go for the walker's legs. I mean, I'm not a walker, so I ain't got that problem. I am an innocent person just out there, you know, aimlessly walking around. You know, yeah.
No.
You believe me? You don't believe me?
No.
Well, fuck you, motherfucker. Shit.
You're right.
Disrespectfully, goddammit.
Got it.
Shit.
Hey.
Motherfucker.
No argument here.
I try to be nice and shit. I try, you know what I'm saying? But damn it. But no, so I mean, so yeah, that's my situation. My situation that is that. Now what side we playing for? Fuck it. We can tell the story. Fuck it. Because I want to clear this up. I want it to be a public thing. Okay. Robert asked me to XO for him. I told Robert I wasn't going to that game. It's too cold for me because I'm a bitch. And that's what it was. Robert at this time was not a mutant. He was not on our team. There was no obligations there. Roger reached out to Mike. Mike, for people who don't know, the Star Wars fan. And no, what is it, Star Trek or is it just NASA?
None of that.
Just outer space.
It's NASA, motherfucker. It is outer space, motherfucker. Don't come in with that bullshit. Anyway, Roger reached out to Mike. Mike thought exactly. Like I said, exactly. Mike is a Star Wars fan. And Roger asked him, and Mike was like, fuck yeah, I'll play. That's how that happened. Fast forward. Look, exactly. See what I'm saying?
Young Grogu.
So we fast forward. What you say, Mike? How many months since then do you say? About 5 months when Robert joined the team? Yeah. So Robert joined the team 5 months after that. Now, we had a conversation. One of the conversations was, if you decide to join the team, we're staying where we are. If we go to that game, we're staying where we are because we gave Roger our word. That's where we stay. So that's the situation we're in right now as a team. I can talk about it because we've had this conversation several times. I don't think it's dirty laundry personally. I don't personally think it is because it is what it is. So that's
before he was on the team. So
no,
that's all that needs to be said about it. I mean,
and also, our 16 friends can chime in and let us know what they think.
If we gave our word, then stay true to your word. Like I don't fuck with people that go back on their word.
I don't either. I don't think we've ever once flipped.
Not unless
we have.
weren't.
Never mind. I have. I'm not gonna say that. I have. I flipped
Because
against
we've had
y'all.
specific people.
Yeah. I have flipped. What was that game? That was the game that kind of started the fracture between us and what's the name, right?
GI, maybe?
Yes. Soldier Chaos, right. That was that. Yeah. So here's Eli. Flipping when the game is lopsided is a little bit different. So here's how the GI game happened. In the middle of the game is even cool too, because again, you're having a conversation. That's kind of going the same boat as flipping with the game lopsided. So what happened for GI? GI happened 20.
Oh shit.
Reach out to us, Brian. I got you. Oh shit, he right around the corner from me. He right around the corner from us for real. So Brian, you right around the corner from us. So yeah, let's have a conversation, Brian. Because like if you're in Monroe, you're about 15 minutes from me. I'm in Romulus, depending on where you are in Monroe. So yeah, let's talk. But so GI, what year was that? I would say 2019. 2019 GI, we played on GI side. We got asked kind of immediately to go back and play on GI side. Cool. 2020 came up. Mechanic. Is that Mechanic? Was that when Mechanic was commanding World?
Mm-hmm.
2020 came about. Game came up. Mechanic playing a game. He took Dewan as his XO, right? Something ended up happening. Dewan ended up playing on the other side. We flipped to play with Dewan after telling I can't see that, Eli, in the chat, so I can't see that message. But we flipped to play with Dewan because that's our guy. After we told Mark and Soldier Cap that we would play for GI, and that started that fracture. So that was the only time that we actually flipped. And again, I owned it. I talked to him about it. But see, the difference is when I did it, I told him directly, like, hey, I know what I told you a year ago, but things changed. Dewan's my dog. So for people who don't know, Dewan has paved a path for us. He was the first person to look out for us. Like the first person to look out for us at all. And that's where we rocked with. That's who we went with. Nobody at that field that we're talking about, like no other teams, gave us a chance when we started out. Dewan did. That's just what I'm saying. That's just where it's at. Everybody that fuck with me, they know who I am. Only reason why I played up against Lacey at RTT is because that was how the game was defined. But Lacey's the friend as well. I won't play against Lacey again. Iron is wild. I love that shit. I love it. I love Iron. I love that one. But again, like, fuck it. That's who we are. This is who we are. I ain't got a problem telling story. Do y'all have a problem with that story being told? No, Cowboy?
No.
I do too, Eli. I do too. I don't have a problem, but I want it to be that it is what it is. Like no more flipping from the Grim Reapers. Appreciate that. Thank you. Fucking Iron. and Eli, me and Eli, like I said, Eli has bested me several times. So fuck Eli right now. All right. It's respectful though. Respectfully, Eli. Respectfully. But I enjoy
this hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. It's respectfully. I gotta see what that comment is, but I'm scared to do it on my computer because
motherfucker gonna shut the fuck down,
exactly.
I'm just gonna go.
Let me see. I want to see what it is now. Okay, hold on. It's about to. Don't make the noise. Don't make the noise.
I kind of agree with Eli. enjoy playing with and against friends.
We go. There we go. There we go. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. Respectfully. Why do I have everybody's comments but his? Okay. And Eli, if you come to Hoth, man, I appreciate that. Come on up to Hoth, hang out with us, man. We're gonna have some fun. If I can.
Are you going now?
If I can make it. Listen, y'all gonna hear her coming down the stairs in a minute. Like, you better stop lying to those people on that fucking thing that you do.
What you at?
Oh, Eli, thank you. Oh, I see what Eli did. He sent stars. Thank you for that. You didn't have to. And listen,
With me or no?
No, my favorite mutant. Yeah, you can tell I said that. Yep.
You're Matt's favorite mutant, by the way.
I'm Matt's favorite mutant.
Yeah.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? She know. There you go. There you go. If Eli goes, I go. So Eli, I'm gonna need you to talk to my wife about that first. All right? Deal? Cool.
This motherfucker.
Cool. Like, yo, she trying to. I mean, you know, Velma is trying to get me to come down to bones and ashes. I don't know if I'm doing that game or not though, but
Like that game March 5th? No. Yes? Maybe?
What? The fuck? And I just bought you a jersey, fam? I just paid for your jersey, fam?
He said I'm not the favorite.
I don't know about that one, Gabby. I don't know about that one. All right, good looking. I don't understand, yo. I need to I be having other motherfuckers call. Like, can Matt come outside to play today? Yeah, I did that. That jersey's ordered, fam. It's ordered. I just put in 3 orders technically. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, you are.
Yo, I read that and I heard his voice.
Alicia, you are technically the second or third person to ask me that question today. So I will work on that tonight. I promise you. I will stay up to make sure I can talk to him, and I will work on that tonight. But yes, we will be getting. We got a couple different things coming down. So yeah, if they want it, I'll get it made. How about that? I'll get mutant hoodies made. Yes, Eli. Shit. Exactly. That's the world I'm in right now. He said he won't have a marriage if he go. Exactly. March is like, and then you got to understand too, Eli. That is her birthday. Like legit, her birthday is that Sunday. Yeah. I'm pushing it. So I know my limitations with her. I can't. This is not one of the ones I can buy. I can't go and buy her some cheesecake and sell that to her. It's not happening. Nah, it's not gonna work. Look at this motherfucker. Talking about don't spend it all in one place. I don't even know what he's saying. Oh, this motherfucker, you bitch. You better not did it either, motherfucker. Let me go read this shit, because I know this fucker. I already know this motherfucker.
Make it rain.
This motherfucker sent 10 motherfucking stars. I already knew what he did. I already knew what the fuck he did. You fucking yes, I see that TV. This motherfucker sent 10 stars. Listen, the stars thing, I'm gonna do what y'all know. That's not us. So because we are technically also a gaming channel, it does that automatically. So that's not. I'm not sitting here trying to rape you guys for stars. No pause there. Fuck that. Nah, no pause there. Ain't no pause needed. No pause needed.
No, just.
I'm gonna let you want a man.
Not even a warm up. Just
this motherfucker said, "Make it rain." Though I ain't fucking with him, dog. I ain't fucking with him. Fuck the iguana man, respectfully.
Pause.
Yeah. Shit. What else? Oh, I already told. So.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Brown Jesus.
That's nasty. Did I get any other cool shit for paintball? I don't think I did. I got a new goggle. I don't think I got no other cool shit for paintball. Nope. I think I'm all cool shit for paintball out. How about you guys? You got any cool shit for paintball?
I think Punisher still has CS2 mech frames in stock.
Hey man. Oh, shout out to Punishers for giving me my mech frame too. So Cowboy bitch ass had ordered his mech frame, was talking all type of shit about his mech frame getting here before mine got here. I ordered my shit and it was on standby. Oh shit! All right. Sunday. 1 second. Sunday. What time? Let me know what time Sunday, and I can do that.
Oh shit! I have Among Us too.
Let's do it. He said a joint
fuck it,
stream. He said a joint stream, so let's do it. A joint stream with Among Us, Mutants, and don't let me fuck his team. Pit Gaming.
I got it on the Switch. Fuck you, cowboy.
What? You ain't got a computer?
Yeah, I got a computer. I don't want to sit in my goddamn room. Fucker.
It's like
I
$5.
don't give a shit. I bought it. I have it, but I have it on my damn Switch too.
Oh, you mean your cell phone?
Yeah, fuck you.
You sent me that picture. I'm like, dog.
Pit 5 Gaming.
Nah.
There we go. So link. We gonna joint stream with Pit 5 Gaming. There we go. No plug, bro. It's on the screen now, fam.
Hello.
Sorry for plugging, man. Get out of here.
Man, it's on the screen now, fam. It's up there. I'm gonna leave it up there for the next fucking 30 seconds too,
He said
motherfucker.
shame
It's there.
on me, bro.
Mm-hmm. So we're playing. So Sunday, I'm with that. We can do that Sunday. If you shipping it out tomorrow, that means it'll get here to me next week, but that's fine because I appreciate that. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. Somebody was pumps. That's what he was saying. I tried to buy a KP3 today. I was trying to buy it. Hopefully, I get to buy it. I was actually buying. What was I buying, Cowboy?
It was Cotton Candy CS2.
Yeah, Cotton Candy CS2 and a pump. So it was a damn good deal too. Damn.
Mm.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Mm.
That's a bar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bar. But so let me make sure so 8:30 p.m. on Sunday. That works for me because I ain't got shit to do on Sunday. If it was Saturday, I'd be fucked. Because yes, Ramos. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. My first experience with a pump, pause, was not the best. Damn, now LeBron, that man he ain't got COVID. He tested negative. He took about 30 tests until somebody told him he was negative. So technically he ain't got it. I don't give a fuck if the other 29 said he had it. The first 29 said he had it. The 31 said he didn't. He all right. But yes, I'll shoot that marker because when Lacey let me borrow his I just can't. God damn it, Harold. When Lacey let me borrow his marker that happened to be of the pump variety. Yeah, works. All right. I couldn't. I was like, I was out there. I took I was out there for like 30 minutes straight. Like I was dope as shit too. I slid into a bunker and shit. I'm lying like a motherfucker, by the way. But I got to the center. I got to the van that's facing the center hut at Blast Camp, and I was like, yeah, pop. Let me see that. You don't understand. So X-Ray, I'm calling him by his. Trying to make sure I'm Rambo X-Ray. I'm fucking his name up because right now he's with Cobra Kai. But he was next to me. He had I want to say he had his 2.0. I think it's what he had. So. And I was sitting there, kick it, pop. I looked over, he had that motherfucker. I said, hey, can I see that for a second? He gave that motherfucker to me. I put that myself. There we go. I'm back to normal. There we go. And I went and put that marker down. It's like, hey, Lacey, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm going to go back to my CS2. He said, I've been basically using my MG. But see, you got a box rotor. You got a box rotor, though. So you got enough. You can go accuracy by volume. But it's still a mechanical. I get it. It's still a mechanical. So I get you on that one. But you still got a lot of paint. So I got an autococker up here that I actually liked. It was cool. It was good. I liked it. I just got to get used to playing differently. Well, Mike is good at. He can go. mechanical and be effective. I can't do that. Let's see if I don't break it. Hopefully I don't break through my computer doing this shit. Okay, it went through successfully. There we go. All right, Gamby. I know you can hear me. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you jumping in.
Texas event, Harry, is January.
I thought I had it written down. I can throw the flyer up real quick.
January 15th and 16th.
There we go. He said that's what he shoot. What you shoot, the MG or the autococker? I'm checking comment. I'm trying to make sure my computer don't die on me again. Right. But I mean, let me see where mine is. Let me see. It's right here, actually.
No, being that we're talking about like mechanical stuff. Damn.
What?
Did you miss the neighbor's cat?
What happened?
So much shit fell over. It made a whole bunch of noise.
No, that was just my what's the name? It fell on my table over here. The metal clinking and shit over there.
What the hell is it? Oh, since we're talking about mech and pumps and all that shit, our 1v1s that we're trying to do, is that like officially going to be restricted to mech?
Do we want to just do mech or 5.5? Everybody don't have mech. I mean, I'll have all three of my motherfucking markers, so I ain't really got a problem with that. But I mean, if you want to go mech, I'm fine with mech. I think it'll add some interest to it. He said 10 round tube, all classes. Oh, you talking about Mike showing off his pen and shit? 10 round tube ball. I don't have 10 round tubes though. I've never ran 10 round. Now the 10 round tube thing, I don't know anything about it all. I mean, I get the stability of it, or I get the simpleness of it, but I've never done it. What you laughing at, Mike? Oh, him. What's 120 format? What's that? Teach me, learn me.
Fuck, god damn.
So how about this then? Since I'm waiting for him to respond to it. 1v1, 20 balls per match. So we do want to do something like that. We want to limit it. We want to have them going quick. So I'm trying to. I don't want to give up too much because apparently when I give out shit, it becomes a thing, and then somebody else did it first. So
I think you should just be allowed your hopper. That's it.
I'm not mad at that.
Hopper only. You out of paint, you're done.
We're doing
you run
this
out of paint before the other guy.
Yeah, and we're doing this at Sherwood, by the way. So I mean, it's a done deal. We're doing this at Sherwood. Look at fucking Dan ass. But no, we're doing this at Sherwood. So the very first time we're doing it. So pause. What event is that going to be? Are we going to just go down there? Are we just going to go down there and do it, or are we going to do it at
Because you got
March? We're going to start March.
Because you got the Robin Hood game. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna talk about that on the stream.
Nope. Nah. We're gonna talk about our extra plans.
No.
Because again, then don't become our extra plans. You know, all of a sudden, you know, the first ever paintball NFT happens.
Yeah. Although I wonder if Paco will be done with the field by then.
Right.
Because I'd rather do it on a specific part of that field.
Yeah. Now, what I want to do though, here's the thing though. I mean, I think we should play that field. I see you back there, TV. I got you.
Yeah, TV.
What I want to do with the event though, or what I want to do with the 1v1s, we might not be able to do it at that particular field. We're gonna have to do it at another one in order to do what I want to do with it. So we can kind of maybe have a couple of them back there, but what I actually want to do with it, and we'll talk about it here in a second. Once we're done, I'll tell you all the details. But what I want to do with it is going to be, we got to do it at another field. But
I mean, even if somebody just like calls out somebody like, hey, let's 1v1, and say we're not gonna be at Sherwood or whatever. Like, just do the shit in the middle of a fucking game. We've done it before.
I mean, we've done it, but yeah, I said we've done it before. It can be done whenever. But here's the thing, though: we got to keep the track of, because we're gonna keep who the overall winner is at the end of the season.
So, like, if somebody wants to do it, say at Monster Game, okay, whatever. You either one of the guys from Mutant will go over, talk to the ref. Hey, these guys are gonna do a 1v1. They don't care what's going on around.
We ain't gotta talk to no ref.
Either way, whatever's going on. But like one of the guys from Mutant will just
watch it,
call it,
yeah,
so to speak. You just go to like a dead area of the field, and
but we ain't never in dead areas of the field. We stay with the shit.
that is true. But I'm just saying, like, just say, hey, got a 1v1. All right.
Spawn, what's good, man? Hey, man, hey, fuck you respectfully too, Spawn. While you're over there in the DR and shit. He was in the DR for like a month, having fun and shit, while we over here dealing with this cold ass fucking weather, snow and shit.
Snow? What's that? I ain't got no snow.
We had snow. Let's see. We got some time left. Let's bring in TB. You ready? Thumbs up.
TB always ready.
What's up, man? So we be down there. We be down there in January, man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, hold on. What was that? He said you can do quick 1v1 mini event games. Will be fast, less than 2 minutes each. Just cycle through the matches and get back to the regular game. That's actually, so that's kind of what we want to go for. So our original 1v1s we did. Then we do a time limit of 2 minutes. Yeah, we did it. And then the second year we did it. I brought the
Ooh, shit.
God damn it, Gamby. This. But we brought out the clock and we had the clock running. So this year we'll probably kind of do the same thing. I got the clock. We want to go digital, so that's another piece of it. We want to go digital. We want to go the app. So, man, fuck you guys. TV, don't you say I was. God damn, I knew he was gonna do it. You, god damn it, I knew he was gonna do it.
I got my shorts, man. I got my flip flops.
Man. Yeah, we up here. I'm up here. Well, my son decided. My son wanted to. He got to wear his Paw Patrol house shoes today, so he was good. But I mean, I can't wait. Like, the wife is on board with me going. I haven't booked my flight yet, so I mean, we talked about this. I'll be flying into Dallas Fort Worth,
right,
to go holler at my little sister while she's bowling down there, and then I'll have a rental and I'll drive down to you.
Yep. Mike is flying in. I'm picking
Thursday
him up
night, so I'll already be at TB's house.
Right. Yeah. So So
I don't know.
that's how they play.
I'm thinking about going, but not playing. Just kind of hanging out. I don't know
right.
yet.
Yeah, right. His ass will get there and be like, "You got a marker for me?"
Picture of the food. I'm sending pictures of the food.
He'll be like, "You got a marker for me?" He said, "Mike, where are you flying into, Eli? And what day are you flying in? Because if that's the case, y'all can just link up and ride together. You know what I'm saying? Well, TV's coming to get you though, right?
He's good. Coming to get you from
Ryan, you ain't missed nothing, man. We don't talk about shit over here, man.
I can give Eli a ride if Eli needs a ride. Eli just needs to hook up with me.
But yeah, you ain't missed nothing, Ryan, man. We ain't talking about nothing. We doing our normal bullshit. You know, got to give the people what they want. He said flying. He said Friday going into Austin. So yeah, see, I'm going to already be there because I'm trying to land in Thursday because I'm watching my sister bowl Friday, and then I'm gonna drive down from Dallas or from where did I say she's gonna be at? She's
Irving,
in Dallas,
but it's
Irving.
in Dallas.
Yeah.
Irving's right outside of Fort Worth, Dallas.
Okay. So,
Dallas, Fort Worth are like sister cities.
Mike
They're
said,
like
"Come
right
on,
next to each
cowboy."
other.
I mean, shit. I love Texas. I've been. Beautiful state.
He's gonna play. If he like Mike, if he comes down, he's gonna play. Like, ain't no way he's gonna be to get down there and see us playing paintball and not get the fuck out there. It's impossible. I can tell you that right now.
Much.
That motherfucker came and took a picture. He came and took pictures and was like, "Fuck this shit."
I enjoyed doing the photography. It was actually fun. I mean, shit, I could do that. I could just take the camera and do some photography.
He said Texas hot as fuck though. It is, but in February it's not really that hot though, right?
Not really. No, because in
Texas.
February it snows.
It snowed in Texas.
Oh
Yes.
fuck yeah!
It snowed in Dallas, dude. It snowed in Austin like
I'm a
in
stupid
April
northerner.
last year.
I'm a
At this
stupid
point,
northerner, dog.
That shouldn't be a question. Anything can fucking happen.
I'm a stupid
Yeah.
northerner, dog. I assume everything south of the fucking south of me is warm.
It doesn't snow often, and when it snows, everybody loses their fucking minds. And I don't mean snow like feet of snow. I mean inches of snow. You know,
No,
like
my homeboy lived in Atlanta.
3
That
inches
fucking
is
snow
a
probably
fucking snowstorm in
disintegrates.
Texas.
Yeah, my homeboy lived in Atlanta, and he called me. He's like, "Yo, man," he was like, "Fam, I can't go to work today." I'm like, "Okay," like what the fuck? He's like, "No, you don't understand. I can't go to work today because the city is fucking shut down." I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, "Yeah, we got 1.5 inches of snow." I said, "What?
Yep.
1.5 inches of snow?" He was like, "Yeah." I'm like,
Pretty
"And they
good.
shut it down?" He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yo, I'm loving it. There's nobody outside." He's like,
Well-
"I ain't never drove through Atlanta and wasn't nobody outside."
It's because states in the South, the cities, they really don't
Salt
have.
trucks.
Yeah, they don't have the equipment
Mhm.
to run. Unlike up here,
They
we have
don't,
all
there's
salt
not
plants
enough
and
of
shit.
it to have it.
Hey
to
Ryan,
need it.
hey Ryan, you listen. Don't talk about my obesity, fam. Trying to tell me how I can lose weight. I'm with it. That's cool. I appreciate the help though. Thank you. God damn it. Respectfully. He said it's humid here, feels different than it really is. Yeah, Columbus, Georgia, shut the city down. That's just nuts, man.
It's shit. Same shit happened when I lived down in Alabama. They would cancel schools, like even just if a threat of snow was happening, they'd be like, "Yep,
It
shut
was
the
just
schools
iced
down."
over.
Yeah,
We
I
used to get
mean,
ice on the road.
it was
like
even. It
Yo,
got
and then me and my little 2x2, me and my little 2-wheel drive car be sliding all over. I be sliding all over motherfucking Detroit. Like, hey yo, cuz, where you going? Don't get
Dude,
behind
see,
me.
again.
I'm a
Like I
fist jump
said,
to you.
when my wife is from Washington State, so when we moved to Washington State in the '90s, we pulled up and she's like, "All right, we got to get out and put the snow chains." And I went, "The what?" And she went, "The snow chains." I went, "What the fuck are snow chains?" So my wife is out there putting snow chains on our fucking car. I have no idea what the fuck a snow chain is. And I'm sure there's some guys right now like, "Oh, what kind of man doesn't know what a snow chain?" Motherfucker live in South Carolina. That's who. Ain't never seen no damn snow chain. Put snow chains on a fucking 3-cylinder Daihatsu.
Hey yo, fam, I live in Michigan and I don't know what snow chains are.
You should.
with your 2x2.
Where did everybody go?
Respectfully. Fuck you motherfuckers. That's how that works. Respectfully, goddammit. How that fucking works. Respectfully. Respectfully.
Oh shit!
Shoot, taking shots at me, goddammit. This is the very first SUV I've had that has not had 4x. It's fucking wild. I didn't know when I bought the fucking truck. Like I didn't know it. My defense, it was nice. It was white. It was it had nice interior at the time. I was like, cool, I like this.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
buy
right.
it.
Fuck yeah.
And then paintball.
And then paintball happened. Yeah, look at this motherfucker. Respectfully, Ramos, all right? Motherfucker talking about super game, remember? He said, it says Texas. I know. I didn't,
Exactly.
didn't click at the time. Didn't click at the time, Rich.
Yeah, they need a Michigan edition.
No, but the truth is, though, see, the thing is, there are a lot of Texas editions that's got big 4x4 trucks. So you got the Texas, like,
I got the
cruising
bitch Texas
edition.
edition. Yeah, I got the bitch Texas edition. I got chrome everything, and it's like, yeah, everything's chrome. But guess what, motherfucker? You can't drive this bitch in the snow.
Like the Harley Davidson version truck.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
just-
good
it's
and it
just
costs a
got-
lot more. But
Exactly.
I won't get stuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Got
Fuck
the
what you
Austin
won't get.
edition.
I won't get stuck anymore
There you
because I
go.
won't put myself in that situation.
You got the Austin edition. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'm buying. I already told her. I said, yo, this winter. I'm gonna test it out. I don't have problems driving the regular roads. I just got stuck in some fucking mud. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a bitch of a car. I got stuck in some mud. But like on the regular roads, I don't have no problems. In Michigan. in the wintertime. So he said, I drive an S10, never been stuck in the snow. I don't give a fuck, man. Shit. Care? Respectfully, Ramos, shit.
Shit, I've been stuck in the snow more than fucking once.
I have seen 4x4s stuck, so I mean, just because you got one don't mean shit.
He said, am I coming back wearing a cowboy hat? Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I already got, man. I already got my motherfucking feather hat for fuck, I can't even speak now.
Robin Hood.
I already got my feather hat for it. I'm telling you. East Bank, West Bank. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's fucking happening. Yeah, it's happening. Just get good winter tires. That's what I'm gonna do, Eli. That's really it. Every time I go to Sherwood from now on, I'm putting on winter tires. Good question. I gotta look. I gotta look, Mike. I got snapbacks. I'll message you what size hat I wear. Because I wear snapbacks. Like all the hats I got up here are snapbacks. My fitteds are downstairs, so I haven't worn a fitted in probably about a year and a half, so I don't remember.
I don't even know where my actual cowboy hat is.
Oh no!
I heard you. I heard you, but I'm gonna let it go because we know you the swole head over here, motherfucker.
I wear a 7.58.
What?
In fitted hats. Yeah.
It's because you ain't got no hair. That's got to be what it is.
What?
Did he go away again?
I think he's going to get a hat.
No, he ain't gotta go get a hat. Really, Rich?
Fucking rich.
5'8" miles.
Really, Rich? Damn. You got on them damn dreads. They don't make sizes for you.
That's fucked up.
Motorcycle helmet, motherfucker.
That's 23 7/8 inches circumference in inches. So yeah, that's what I
Eli, if he comes back on this goddamn screen,
that's 2 foot ahead
with a wig on.
Oh yeah,
I'm out.
That's about that. So yeah, that'll work.
I think I wear 7 5/8. I got a big ass head, so I think that's the size. Well, mine's also
the reality of this shit is this whole fucking size. We're talking like quarter inches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm 7 5/8. Well, the next fucking size is 7 3/8, or 7 3/8, 7 5/8, 7 7/8. Okay, so yeah, I got a big ass head, motherfucker. Your shit is 0.2 inches bigger than mine. The fuck ever? It ain't like it's a dick.
7 3/4.
7 3/4. All right, so yours is slightly bigger than his. So 7 3/4 is the next size from 7 5/8.
There you go.
And it literally, you are talking 1 fucking centimeter difference between your grape and his grape.
He's like somebody he just ran for a hat. So yeah, 7 3/4. So
actually, I do have my box. Hang on. Yeah, my hat came in a box.
Oh
fuckers.
Shit! Gas is cheap as hell in Texas right now.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Ouch.
God damn.
Don't bring that expensive shit with you.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Why you say fuck your life? What? Damn copycat. What copycat? Watch him put on. What I missed? What was y'all talking about? What happened?
Eli talking about putting on a wig.
Oh, yeah. Nah. I wear snapbacks too, Ramos. Like that's like I had to go through my hat to find a fucking fitted. This motherfucker rich.
Damn, I forgot this.
Oh, you talking about me coming back wearing a wig? Oh, I'm coming back wearing a wig. I mean, if you
we don't have wigs in Texas.
He talking about. I think he gonna bring his, the white one. Yeah, I mean, if I have like I said, if I have my hair, let my hair grow out. I got to go up a little bit higher in hat size. But so what you're saying, Mike? Is what you're saying? Is you got hats down there? What you got a hat for me? Is that what you're saying? Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, that's preserved. Okay. All right, Eli. Okay. If Mike say he got a hat for me, y'all see me take a picture in the hat. I do it. Like I said, I already bought a like I said, the little hat with the feather, and I got it in mutant colors, of course. So he said not that big. Got you. Okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I didn't mean to like that, Burke. If you're watching, I didn't mean to do that.
See, I'm really excited for Deadlands. I just want to say
Me
that.
too. Me too.
You know, I'm gonna try and figure out a way to wear my hat with my goggles. I gotta figure that out. It doesn't sit. It's so my hat. It's a. I mean, you know how they fit cowboy hats and shit with all the steam, and so it makes it to where it sits too high on my head, and it doesn't sit, so it falls off. So I gotta figure out how to just secure it to my head. I mean, I guess I can punch holes in it and put the strap in it. I don't know. I'll go to my hat guy and see what he can do.
Oh shit! You got
Yeah, that's right. I got a hat guy.
Oh fuck!
Well, I mean, then maybe even able to steam it to where it fits more to the goggle set is my point. Because a lot of times steam will reform those hats.
Yeah, he might be able to do that actually.
Because if it gets wet and shit like that, you got to know how to steam them and fold them back yourself. So.
Oh yeah, mine is all fucked up.
Y'all sound like that's a whole lot to keep a hat.
Dude, fucking hat. They're made out of felt. I mean,
yeah. Mine is made out of
hard felt, soft felt,
buffalo.
still felt.
Yep.
And steam is what keeps all that going. I mean, just like shoes.
Yep.
Real leather shoes. You know, you wear the sole out of a real leather shoe. You don't throw the shoe away. You take it and have a new sole put on it. Same with real cowboy hats. You take them to a farrier and they'll fix it.
Yeah, there's the name. Yeah.
There you go. Watch a Stetson hat making video. And I have a wee guy.
Same, Ramos. Same.
Hey, dude, there's some cowboy hats that are fucking crazy expensive.
Yep.
And I don't mean like cowboy hats that are unattainable. I'm just talking like motherfuckers walking around wearing.
Oh no, you here, dog? You here, Lacey?
$5,000-$6,000 fucking dollars.
Hey,
what up, Lace?
I just want to say you guys look fantastic. Super sharp. It's awesome.
I mean,
Lacey got a new computer today, people.
So I mean, TB, that's a true statement too. I mean, there are $5,000 hats that you can readily buy right now. It's how that comes into play is the quality of the felt that they used.
And there's a huge difference. I mean, you could set a $500 hat next to a $5,000 hat, and there's a huge difference.
Yep.
You put a $500 hat next by a $100 hat. See a difference.
I mean, so it goes up to like 4x, 5x, 10x, even 1,000x, and that's just the quality of the felt. So it's it's wild.
Hey, Lacey, they got flat caps in the fucking in Red Dead Online, man. You can run around with a flat cap.
Oh, I'll have one. I'll have one. They're my favorite.
They got all kinds of little flat caps.
Yeah, I think I'm like 29 gig installed on that. But I had to pause it. Y'all sounded like robots.
So you still got shitty internet.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's going on? Well, it could still be running off the Wi-Fi. I hardwired it in afterwards.
Yeah, we don't punch holes in hats.
I felt attacked. Are we talking about snapbacks? I missed that conversation. We talking about snapbacks or just regular?
He was talking about Cowboy was talking about attaching his cowboy hat to his mask so that he can wear his cowboy hat on the field for Deadlands. And he's like, well, I could just pop holes in it and throw a strap on it. And I was like, that's when we talked about taking it and try to have it steam fitted or talk to the hat guy. That's how we got on the whole subject of the hat guy.
All right, Marlo.
Okay.
We wouldn't have been able to have the hat guy if that hadn't been mentioned about the hole.
That's fair.
Like,
That's
yeah,
fair.
so
I missed
a whole bunch.
Some shit I was reading over here. You know what I'm saying?
Did you take an edible or something?
No, I was reading some shit and I'm like, We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, I'll take mine to my hat guy. See what he can do.
Dude, if he could custom steam fit a hat to fit a paintball mask, that'll be the weirdest flex ever.
Oh, now it's gonna happen. Now I'm going to
That would
buy
be
a new
super
fucking
cool.
hat just to make it happen. I'm gonna be like, his name's Ryan. I'm gonna say, hey Ryan, I need this hat to fit over this mask in the back of my head. Make it happen.
There you go.
Yeah, shit. Even
That's
if you
gonna be a
could
big
attach
ass
little
hat.
elastic clips that you could clip to the mask or something.
I mean, I can figure it out. It shouldn't be that hard. That'd be fucking awesome though.
All I know is I want a black Stetson. Shit looks badass.
That's what I
I've been
have.
watching a lot of Yellowstone. I want
the Gators won't happen, Mike. The Gators won't happen. These 15s won't look good in no Gators, fam. I'm gonna say that right now. Shut the fuck up, Mike. Shut the fuck up, Mike.
I mean, Lacey, you can get a black Stetson. I think mine. I only paid $130 for mine.
What hat?
My Stetson.
I see
It's
why
not
I
I
don't
ain't
wear
paying
hats.
top end Stetson.
I see why I don't wear hats.
It's not.
Hey, dude, it's Jordans for a different group of people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Believe it or not,
This
dude,
group
there
of
are
people.
custom,
This group of
there are
people
custom
wear
fucking
Jordans.
Stetson hats. Is what I'm saying. I
Oh,
mean,
okay, I'm
Oh,
about
yeah.
to hear it. This group of
There's
people right here
like-
wear Jordans.
I wear Skechers,
mean-
dog. Fuck
I'll
you,
never
gotta
own
say-
a set of
Skechers and
Right here.
Crocs, dog. What you
Which
talk-
I don't wear. I don't wear this with my hat anymore. But this is
Go the
it's a
rattlesnake.
hat band, and it goes. What the fuck is that part called? It goes around the top.
He's got pets for his
around the
hat.
crown.
Yeah, that.
What are you
But
supposed to
yeah, it's just cosmetic.
Like
it goes
hat
on the
swag? I
crown
mean, like
of
it's like hat
of-
swag.
of the hat.
Yeah,
It's hat swag.
It's a hat band. So the coat,
Yep.
you got the little snake head going forward.
yep. It's a rattlesnake.
That's some shit. Like,
Kind of
They got
rattles.
the rattlesnake roundup down here in Texas, where they have this huge place where they capture and shoot and cook and kill rattlesnakes.
You want to know my hat swag? Underneath the hat. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Underneath the hat. And then let's see if I can not break everything over here, as you said, put all that noise and shit.
Hello.
ooh, fancy.
Nope, it's this one. About to fall on
Oh,
my fucking
shit.
chair.
Yeah, well, I can do this.
Oh,
My hat
man.
swag right here.
Now we're talking hats.
That's my hat swag.
Alright,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel
That's
like
my hat swag. This how I'm gonna finish the
TB.
show off like this. I'm gonna finish the show off like this.
TB
This-
with the thunderstruck rap.
This is called Gio Santana, circa 2003. This is called. Hey. That's what this is called right here. That's what this is called. That's what this is called right here. Exactly. Ramos picked it up. Ramos picked it up. He said, "You're in Michigan, not NY." Exactly. This is called Gio. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be nasty.
Oh no.
I'm gonna do the ultimate Jewels.
Oh my fucking god, that's nasty.
Is this how we ending the show?
That's
Jewels
fucking-
dip. Santana.
I think
set,
that should
set.
be the screenshot for the video for the show.
Where's Harold?
Nasty.
We're just talking
And the
about.
bird-
Oh, with
Man
the
hand
Burning
rub,
hand rub,
exactly.
I got you, fam. With
Do it.
Ballin', we fly, no lie. This motherfucker got me when I was eating the pen, huh? And my shit froze on me. That's all right. You smart. Touche, motherfucker. Touche, motherfucker. On that note, people, it's 2:05. Y'all stick around, man. Y'all ain't gotta go nowhere. Y'all stick around. Ramos, I thought I shot you the link, man. Oh no, fuck that. Hold on. You want to get me? Hold on. No, fuck that. Fuck that. One more.
With the tag on still.
Oh yeah, this ain't never been worn. This
There
this
is
ain't
a
never been worn.
face behind. Oh, it's a TV. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. She's got to work tomorrow, so
I'm
she's
like,
going to bed.
Yeah. There you
It's fucking.
Gang. No lie. You know this. Oh, man.
Is this how the kids do it?
Yo, Rich man.
On
Love
that
you,
note,
bro.
people, love y'all.
Oh,
We'll catch
my
y'all next week. Have a good night.
Hey, look, GG's gonna be exchanged and everything. But what I'm gonna need you to do is come on out that room. Ass first, hands touching your motherfucking knees. Cause that's the only way you getting out of this shit alive, you sweet bitch.
Not around, just don't forget who you fucking with when stepping on hollow ground.